What's up, Saberhood? This is Justin from Saber Bay here, showing you a 7 Shabers AniFlex, which I will be offering in my store. The ones coming from me will have the grips already attached. They will also have the screw that was going too far into the hilt, holding the clamp box on, already sanded down and shortened. So the hilt is almost all the way ready for install. I'll show you what I'll also be including to help install NPXL or NeoPixel holders into the blade holder. So here's how the kit will come. It'll have the blade holder top, parts baggies, and then the 2 parts of the hilt. So here's what you have when you unwrap all the parts. The first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and make the blade plug. Put that out of the way. So that part just threads in there. This part threads in there. Made the blade plug, and now we can put it to the side. Okay, switches will also put over there. For this video, I'm not going to show you how to wire switches, but I'll show you where they go. So the blade holder, we'll prep the top of the blade holder by putting this chrome piece there. There's a little notch. So you'll take this and you'll put it right over that little notch. You will take this black screw that's right there, and you'll go ahead and actually thread it in first, just a little bit, not too much. Then get it over the part. It's going to be right in the middle. Get in there nice and snug. Okay, and it's flush. Alright, then we're going to decide not to use this because this is for using tri-LEDs or high-powered LEDs. We're going to put that aside. We're going to be doing NeoPixel. So we're going to use this, which holds stocks, custom works, long pin NPXLs, and you're going to install it, push it through before you assemble the rest of the saber. Now if it has a hard time going in, put it on a flat surface, just push down, it's nice and snug. Then you'll take this, and you'll take the 2 socket screws right there, which will hold that down. I find it easier to get one of the screws partially in. Okay, once you have those both in, you'll see that it's nice and snug, the thing's not moving around in there. Okay, once I get both those screws on, I'll put the blade holder in the hilt. If you're finding that it's not snug, you can go ahead and put some foil tape around the blade holder. Of course not in this area, you put it in an area that doesn't have a hole alignment. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and grab the blade retention screw. And don't put it in all the way, just want to put in enough to keep the blade holder in place, which you're able to push the blade holder all the way down because it stops where it's supposed to in there. Alright, and next we will work on the bezels. This is the bezel that will go in the front. It is male threaded, and you want that channel to face down. So that is where the channel for the wires is. We'll take these smaller socket head screws. And this is where you would place your switch. You're going to take these 2 pieces after you would place your switch there. And you want this piece to face the bottom. See that it's threaded and it matches up. Of course, when the switch is there, it'll be pushing that copper piece up. Right now it's just going to be a little loose. Okay, next we're going to do the top button. Same principle. You'll have the channel facing down for the wires. You'll place your switch there after you take the socket head screws. Something you will notice about these socket head screws is that they are a little long and they go into the blade holder. You will have to sand them down, or before you put them in, just snip off the ends of the screws just a tiny bit. If you do too much, then they won't be able to hold this part down, but you'll need to snip off just a little bit, as you can see them right there. So you can either sand them down, which is a safer way, or if you feel safe enough, you could cut the ends with some chip cutters. After one of these switches being placed there and wired, you will take the copper piece, put it in, and you'll go ahead and thread that in. Next step is taking the bunny ears, and you want those ridges, you'll want those ridges to be facing towards the button. You'll go ahead and just tighten that down. Now to get the pins in, you could take pliers and put heat shrink around them so it softens our touch, or you could use tweezers and you could grab the pin. Okay, and the last step is getting the cover tech on, which is a very simple step. Put the screw through. You gotta use the bigger wrench. And there you go, got the cover tech on. Okay, this is just to show one of the chassis I designed for the AniFlex. Holds a CFX. I also make an adapter so it can hold either a Verso or a Profi. There's a recharge port right there. Space for a 28mm speaker. Space for an OLED. And also space